Hey y'all, alright, back out in the garage again. As you can see, fixing to work on the 360. This is the 360 that we picked up. This is like a 88, 89, 90 model, something like that. Picked this one up not long ago. It's a Roller 318. I hope you can hear me over the fan, but yeah, as you can see in there, there's some corrosion in there, but I'm going to start working on that. I got my pressure washer outside, fixing to set that up, get the water hose hooked up to it. I've got oven cleaner on it, all over it. This engine was very unusual because it came with a windage tray. I am not lying. It's here somewhere. I think it's covered up. But anyway, yeah, it came with a windage tray. But before we get any further along, I got to get these bearings out. I'm going to show you a quick little way to get them out, to get them started out of there. I'm just using the plastic mallet. Just hit on the edge, and look, pushes them up out of there. Okay, we'll do it again. Okay, see how that works? Kind of nice. Just like that. No big deal. Here, we'll do. But you can use the mallet there to pound it back into place. Look there. See there? So, anyway, had the bearings in here just to check where the pistons were going to be at, you know, top dead center and everything like that. So I wanted to make sure we were going to be okay. What kind of compression we was going to have. It's going to be kind of a lower compression, but you know, we can fix that. We can run a thinner head gasket. We can run heads that are milled down. We can do all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm going to go take this thing and clean it up and get it looking a little bit better. And I'll be back here in just a minute. Oh, but wait, there's more. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, everything. I truly do appreciate it. I try to do this more towards the front of the video. That way you all can, you know, you can see that I am appreciative of what you do. And so anyway, I really do appreciate you all. And I'm going to get this out here, clean it up. I'll give you some updates along the way. Okay? Be right back. Okay, y'all. As you can see, right down here, there's a lot of debris. Watch this. See all the rusty orange water coming out. This is why this sort of stuff is important when you're building an engine. It is crucially important. Blast all these water passages out. Look at that. Blast all of that garbage out of there. Really super important. I cannot stress how important it is to do this. Of course, also get into the oil passages too. I said water, but I meant oil. Coming out in the cam journal, which is what it's supposed to be. Oops. Yep, I got sprayed a little bit, which I'm already wearing some, and I've only been doing this just a couple of minutes. One good thing to do is use oven cleaner. try to wash out everything you can. It really, really sucks when you're going and building an engine and you built it, you put it together, and you're trying to run it, maybe even do the break-in, and it's overheating and giving you all kinds of problems. Oops. See, because of that. Because of all of that crud that's coming out of there. Just look at that. That's why this is so important. It's such an important step. Now you can take it to somebody and have somebody clean the block, and they'll do it with some sort of machine or whatever, and it works really, really well. And if you can afford to do that, great, do it. But there's some of us that can't, and I'm not going to. Notice right here, that bolt hole right there that I'm pointing to with the wand, that taps into the cooling system. It's open to the cooling system. So whenever you put a bolt back in that hole, try to use some sort of sealant or something like that. Yeah, let's see. I've knocked all of the freeze plugs out, or core plugs, whatever you want to call them. Got them all knocked out, even the two back here on the back, which they're small. One of them's smaller and a different size. See right there? Yeah, I got my hands full here. See, then there's one over here. It's a little harder to see, but it's bigger. So, got to clean those out too. Really important. When you got it apart, now's the time to do all the cleaning. Do all the cleaning. Get it all done. Yep, that's really important stuff. Get that stuff done, buddy. I'll tell you what, saves you a lot of heartache later. Now, of course, somebody's going to say, hey, you putting all that water in the block, how are you going to keep it from rusting? Well, stick around, you'll find out. Okay, I'm going to clean inside the block more and flip it over and do the deck and the lifter valley. I'll bring you along here in just a minute. Be right back. Okay, y'all. All right, got the brushes out, the engine brushes. Wanted to show you. All right, see this passage right here that this brush is in. This goes through to the cam bore. It gets its oil from there. Okay, you see that? I'm wiggling it right there. Maybe the light's just a little bit too much. Let me position it. Okay. Okay. Alright, you see it right there? Back in there? You see me wiggling it? Okay, that is the passage for those of you who are new to Mopars. Mopars, a lot of them have rocker shaft oiling, okay, because they have rocker shafts instead of individual pedestal rocker arms. Okay? So, this passage coming from the cam bore here lubricates, sends lubricant from the cam bore straight into the cylinder head, which then goes on to the rocker shaft and then to the rocker arms. And then it flows out of the rocker arms onto each one of the valve stems, valve springs. As you can see, nice and clear. Something you want to pay attention to. Also, make sure when you're doing this that you are not jamming something in there and damaging something. Like that tip right there with the brush, we don't want to damage that bearing, okay? Because the bearing's actually in pretty good shape, so we don't want to mess that up. Also, keep something to put in here because you may get the brush stuck in there. So I've got to do this here. Okay, see, so, yeah. See, this goes up to that port. There's one that goes straight up to this cam bearing, one that goes up to here, and then one that angles up and goes to there, okay? So, oiling system on these engines is actually really good. See, you've got oil that comes through these lifter bores here, okay, and to the cam bearing, to the cam journal, cam bearings, okay. Over here on the other side is your, let's see, right there, that's where your filter goes. Your oil pump sits back here. Here's one of the passages. This goes straight to the oil filter area. So here's another one of those passages that goes right straight to the cam right there. See? There we go. Got to make sure and clean this stuff out. Get it all nice and clean. Pressure washer there is making noise. So we got to do that. Got to get it all nice and clean. Because we do not want, a bunch of crud coming out of the block whenever we're firing the engine up. We want clean, clean, clean. We want it just insanely clean. Got a little rust spot that's kind of developed right there. I gotta get this thing dried off real quick. I'm gonna show you how I do that. I just do a compressed air. So, okay, I'm gonna do all of these here in the bottom. It goes to the crank, and blast them out one more time, and then we're gonna start grinding the sucker off and oil it up. I'll show you how I keep a lot of the rust away. All right, be right back. Okay, y'all, we're back. You can hear the air compressor running. I use compressed air to blow dry everything out, all the bolt holes, everything. I got to get all the moisture out. Moisture right now is really the enemy. Yes. You can see the block has a little bit of this very mild flash rust on it. Now that it is dry, I'm going to go back over it. Now let me make couple things really, really clear. One, time, right now, time is of the essence. So you want to get everything dry, you want to get everything coated with something like this. This is PB Blaster. You just want to get everything coated, all the metal. You want to get it coated. Why? Keep rust from being an issue. Okay? This is really super important. Get your cylinders. You don't have to necessarily use PB Blaster. You can use something else. but I wouldn't use WD-40. Here's another one I like to use, Deep Creek. I'm giving it both. Now, don't be mistaken that thinking that that's rusty water sitting there. That isn't. That's some of the PB Blaster. It comes out in that color. You want to do this on the bottom too. So, like I said, right now, time is of the essence. Another thing you're going to do, that's going to happen to you. Look at my shoes, wet. Everything's wet, dirty. I'm wearing it. It's in my hair. You're going to get it all over you. That's just the way it is. Learn to embrace it. Move on. So let me get this flipped over so we can do the bottom side. Be right back. And we're back. You can see I haven't touched the bottom side yet. So we'll get out the Deep Creek. Also, this stuff helps displace any moisture or water that is left. Okay, so now you can leave it just like this and cover it all up and you'll be fine. However, I'm going to go through, I'm going to do a little more cleaning. I'm going to go through some paper towels, some blue towels. I'm going to get all the cylinder bores, flip it back over, and that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I'm going to go through all the bores, cylinder bores, and clean them up again. So, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to end the video here. There's just not much more to share here on this, so just wanted to share all of this with you. I think I've gone over cleaning before, but there's a lot of really excellent information here, and I just wanted to share it with you all and spread along the word. Oh, another thing, wear safety gear, okay? Yeah, especially when you're using the pressure washer. Use your safety gear when you're using compressed air. Compressed air gets in all those bolt holes, make a lot of high-pitched noises. It's really, really hard on the ears. And really sucks to get crap in your eyes too. So, yeah. Use a little safety gear. It goes a long, long ways. Helps you out tremendously. Okay. Oh, also, the Pittsburgh engine stand. It's great. Okay? It really is. It's worth the $100. So, okay, I'm going to get off here and do a little more work, and then I'm putting this thing away for tonight. All right. Thank you. God bless. Have a great one.